Hey, I'm Amethyst Goddess from InAlignment Ministries, and today I will be doing my last sign, Sagittarius, okay? I'm so happy that I was able to finish this in time before the season change, like the next month or whatever. And I appreciate your patience in regards to me rolling these videos out. Just know that even though that this is centered around the energy of July, if you come across this message, this video, this title may, draw you in or reel you in, like you may be able to get some messages out of here. You know what I mean? I usually set the readings as far as timeless energy, because our timing is not sometimes in alignment to the timing that spirit has or guides have, you know what I mean? Or energetically as far as how it's set in place within the universe. So whenever I trust that whenever I release this message, whenever it gets to you, that is going to be readily available for you and to receive those messages, okay? And it will be right on time. So let me do my prayer, set my intentions or whatnot, and get the energy of Sagittarius, okay? All right. There is a conflict on what you mean and what you say. Okay, you're all about I perceive, okay, or what you may see. But there is a misalignment. There is some contradicting energies. There is some, I don't know what this means. I've heard of this word, and I don't know what this means, but I'm going to say it. Incongruence. It's not lining up. So let's see here. What energy or element wants to speak in regards to Sagittarius for the month of July, please? Okay, give me another one. I usually just ask for one for these monthly readings, but I feel better to ask for another one. Interesting. Okay, the Sun card came out. It came out for another fire element previous to you. But this is about having positivity. That's what I'm hearing. And that's the Sun card. And the second one, because I felt like I thought Scorpio was going to come out. But the fact that earlier, just a few moments ago, I said that there is a misalignment of what you say and what you mean or your intentions or whatnot. And Mercury came out. Okay, Mercury is the ruler of like communication, as specifically for Geminis and Virgos. So you may have those elements within your chart, those signs in your chart, your birth chart. It's about communication, education, and we're about to jump in just to see what it's all about. This reason why I'm staring off, I'm looking at the card. This reminds me of an ear canal. I heard colloquial or whatever that C word is for the technical term. That's what I heard versus ear canal. But that looks like the ear canal, like right in here. Perception. And in the background and throughout it, like I see the ear canal, but I'm also seeing seaweed. So the seaweed is like illusion. It's like filters or things that get in the way as far as the perception, as far as the communication. So I feel like there may be an energy where, say for instance, what you intended to say is not what came out. And because maybe a prior offense, or maybe, say for instance, between two parties, it may be a prior offense that makes you unable to see how things could have went left. If that may, if there's no accountability of the word choices or how things are said, there could be an easy offense, or rehashing out how past bumping of heads can come back around full circle as far as the miscommunication. I'm hearing more so like speech, like whatever is being communicated is not being received well, and there is misunderstandings. And I did hear blaming. So we're going to look into the positives first, okay? Show me the positives regarding Sagittarian energy, please, in the month of July. Okay, so in spite of that, remember I said there is positivity. So recognition and reward. Some of you will actually be recognized for your efforts in the workforce, in the workplace. Even if you are working on new projects, people are fully aware of what you've done. And they see that, I heard hard work pays off, okay? Give me some strengths regarding Sagittarius. Okay, you can actually achieve harmony, okay? And remember that harmony always starts within you. So if you're in harmony with yourself, you're more in alignment to receive harmonic relationships on the outside or the external. I'm hearing some of you you're well connected, so you have the ability to reach out to your resources, to reach out to different people or networks of people that can actually help you win. Or say for instance, you had a vision for a project or an idea, those people will be able to connect with you and make it happen, bring your vision into reality. I'm also seeing balance. I'm getting the energy of Libra, so you may have someone that is a Libra energy. And I noticed the dynamics between Libras and Aries, not Aries, Libras and Sagittarius. It's like kind of like a push-pull, like they complement, but at the same time they're kind of opposites. So you may have that going on. And this also is giving me like the Gemini energy, okay? I keep looking out my window. I'm sorry about that, but this is like a Gemini energy. So remember I had mentioned earlier Mercury, and that you may have Virgo or Gemini in your chart. You may be Gemini rising. This, I'm getting foundations and achievements. So the home front may be solid. You may be feeling peaceful at this time, like there's a sense of balance. But I did hear discord. So some of you may have recently resolved discord. Some of you may still be experiencing it, but it's getting leveled out. Okay. And I also heard speak your mind. So balance. What is the balance? Okay, so yes, a balance in a relationship or a commitment. I even heard contracts. Like, there may have been a legal issue that you were waiting on as far as it to turn in your favor, to, be awarded, right? To be awarded from a legal situation. Okay, a legal contract. And that Gemini energy coming up again, lovers. Some of you may be connected with someone that seems like there's a really deep connection. Okay. If you believe in twin flames, maybe that may be it, or a very highly soulful relationship. okay, that you come here to have several lessons with, or cycles with. I'm gonna clarify the Lovers though, just to see, because sometimes it comes up as also a decision. What is the Lovers all about? Give me the other one. What is the Lovers all about? Okay, Lord. So basically, the balancing act of releasing burdens, it came in the reverse, releasing burdens, learning to walk away, knowing when to actually stand in your power, and like, that's like that big Leo energy. So having the power and the wisdom and the strength to actually withstand a circumstance, knowing when to throw in the towel, knowing when to rest on a situation. Like, say for instance, if a topic is just too condensed, or the energy is just too intense, to be able to put it on pause and walk away from it and regroup and talk about it again. Okay. Let me clarify harmony. Okay, some of you are ending a relationship. That is a very dynamic situation, especially if you've been with this person through some tumultuous times, through a lot of years. What is the harmony card? So it's really repeating, this harmony card is really repeating what I said in the Lovers, because in the Lovers, it was talking about 10 of Wands in reverse. But it was like in reverse, and it was like, it did both. Like, so for both situations, whether you're going to decide to hold on to a relationship or a current situation, or let it go. And some of you, I'm getting job situations. Some of you may have had job offers that you're considering instead of being where you are. The Hermit card also came out. Okay. So remember, I told you Virgo energy is in here. Some of y'all have Virgo or are associated with Virgo. So you're looking inward for guidance, like trying to really understand the situations that you're dealing with, so that you can learn from them and move on, because you keep experiencing certain things on a repetitive cycle, like a repetitive nature, and you really want to just get off this wheel, this hamster wheel. Just being real about it. Show me the challenges, please. And actually releasing these circumstances will be in your favor. That's coming up as a positive. When you are being, again, harmonious within yourself, it's easier for you to be in harmony with others. So as far as conflict arising and all of that kind of stuff, realizing what you're going to deal with and what you're not going to deal with. And me mentioning that 10 comes up as far as the weaknesses or areas of needing to be improved. Okay, some challenges. So actually closing out a cycle may be a challenge for you. Things working in your favor and your benefit has been a challenge. Heartache and loss has been a challenge. Because some of you may feel the more you do, the more harm is done, even when you're doing it in an intention of trying to rectify something. More harm done, I guess. Give me 2 more cards for the challenges. Intuition is a challenge. Some of you are not using your intuition when it comes to communication. Some of you are not looking inward. The information that you're getting, you may be getting information intuitively. You may be getting information by someone communicating with you. There may be various ways that is being presented to you as far as areas of improvement or the need to improve in certain areas. But Either you're not deciphering the messages correctly, or you're resisting the change that you need to make on your end. And that happens, you know, if something that we're not ready to let go of, you know, just being human, you know, we'll try to find any kind of way to make an excuse on why we can't let certain things go. But the spirit is encouraging you. The sun and the Mercury energies are actually encouraging you to make the necessary change so that you can go on and do more. You know what I mean? Be more at peace, to have more harmony in your life, to have love and companionship, to have a peaceful home, to actually enjoy life versus tick for tat in competition or spitefulness, or, you know, holding on to things that don't serve you. So I'm going to see what exactly you need to work on in regards to your intuition. Right, that the divine, into your divine inspiration, the divine knowledge that has been imparted to you, the clarity, the mental clarity. The truth has been given to you clearly in your intuition. I'm getting that you're not acting on it. Okay? So you may have some subconscious lies, some blocks, self-limitations within you that is failing you. It's really not doing you any justice. You know, victim mentality, self-limitations, negative thoughts. You know, sometimes if you're not seeing the other person's perspective, if you're not actually challenging yourself to listen with open ears or with an open perspective, you may just naturally want to accuse someone of doing something that's like saying that you're doing something wrong, versus looking at like, how did I say that, or how did I do that, or was that the best way to come across? And especially if I'm trying to persuade someone, was that the way to communicate? You know what I mean? To bring it all home. What is the destiny? And I heard fighting battles too. So destiny is good. The destiny is like 10 of Cups energy. I mean, not 10 of Cups. You might be getting 10 of Cups, but Ace of Cups. So a newness, new cycle. Okay, new love overflowing, creativity. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. What is destiny? What is destiny? Remember I was talking about justice? Yeah. And also what you put out, you get back. So if you putting out something that you know the energy behind what you were saying wasn't the best, okay, know that the receiving end is not going to feel, is going to feel that. Know that they very well may put that back out to you so you can deal with it, okay? And that's what happens when we're mirroring each other, projecting or whatever. Some of you may be dealing with projectors if you're familiar with human design. Another one for destiny. Yeah. A completion. Remember I said that? Completing a cycle. The world. And Saturn sometimes have a play into the world. So whatever lessons and harmony and fulfillment is coming back out as far as this, the world card is further reiterating this. But what you put out, you'll get back. And that's whatever it is. So Be mindful of your communication. Be mindful of what energy you're presenting yourself to be. Make sure that you are in alignment, especially if you want a certain result or you have certain expectations. Make sure what you're doing is in alignment to that or with that. Okay. Also, I'm getting like Saturn may be influencing this. I know we have a retrograde, I believe, in Aquarius. So it's a thing where there's some lessons that you have been resistant to learning or you've been refusing. And so it's come a time where that energy is going to be like, okay, no more. You have to deal with this. You. Only you. Not finger pointing and blaming anyone else. Okay? So now I'm going to do the heads up. Okay? Now all my reads are going to be all hunky-dory, like on some jolly stuff. Like I come to give you the medicine too. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes that medicine is uncomfortable, doesn't taste well at the time, but as you get used to it, you realize that it is soothing and it penetrates those areas that need to be addressed. Sometimes we have the wrong intention when we look at certain readings, when we tune into readers. We're only expecting to hear the good stuff. But if we change our perspective, some of the things that I put in here is good because you can finally say, you know what, this person is right, that information is right. I need to surrender to the process. I need to look inward. I'm receiving the messages. I need to apply them. You know, sometimes we need that. Instead of the yesing, you know what I mean? It may not be good to hear, but it's good to apply. Heads up. What is the heads up for Sagittarius? Okay, some of you actually need to do shadow work. Okay, some of you are. I heard introspection. Some of you will finally allow those things to come up and you not suppress what's going on in the subconscious, like the moon energy. Some of you may get some revelations. I believe the full moon in Capricorn is tomorrow, or at least it's this week. So you may be feeling certain elements in regards to your workplace, your life, your personal life, how you show up in the world. Like some things may be coming up to the surface for you to address. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles type energy. This is like prosperity begins. So you may get some good news in regards to some money. You may just got paid or will be getting paid this week or sometime soon. This card came out. So light. And I believe this is in the same energy as the sun, if I'm not mistaken. So there is some good things coming to you. Remember I was talking about recognition and stuff? This is partnerships and alliances. And then I'm going to pull this card right here. I feel guided to. This is the throat chakra. Okay, so some of you need to clear out your throat chakra. And in the bottom of the deck, it says solitude. So that's like that hermit energy I mentioned. Some of you may need to clear out your throat chakra. Further develop your throat chakra. Let me see. Let me clarify the throat chakra, okay? I heard loving. So being more expressive, saying things in a loving way. Being more compassionate. Being more diplomatic and not, how can I say, it's sometimes with your nature you can be aggressive and condescending unintentionally at times. So it's up to you to take the guidance of being able to have balanced emotions and intellect to be able to communicate what needs to be communicated and it not come off as offensive. Now, at the end of the day, you can't control how a person receives information, but you can control what you say and how you say it. You get what I'm saying? We adjust our communication levels or styles based on who we're speaking with. Generally speaking, there's a difference between how we communicate at home versus how we communicate at work. You get what I'm saying? And I'm getting that you need to reconsider the tactics or strategies that you're using to bring your point across. So if it's a thing where sometimes you have a habit of bringing how you communicate at work, home, maybe you need to tweak that a little bit. Because it may come off like on some dictator, militant type style, like your way, the highway kind of energy. And Spirit is asking you to reconsider that. Let me get another one. Yeah, dealing with soulmates, dealing with people at home. 6 Cups. The Star card. I always get the Light card mixed with the Star card. The Sun, because it's either connected to the Sun or the Star. I'm going to check it out again. I always get that mixed up. But I want to say this may be the Sun. But to lighten the mood, this is also take a leap of faith as far as, you know, starting those new beginnings, those new chapters. But also I'm getting like to have a little bit more lightheartedness in your communication would definitely help. Because I'm asking about the throat, chakra. Bring healing into the situation. Okay, this is a Star card. To even have a little bit more faith in the relationships that you have, that they can be more positive. You get what I'm saying? Be a little bit more positive and more hopeful that things can turn around. And then know how to retreat. The 6 of Swords came out. Learning to retreat from situations, like once you see it's going a certain way, like knowing how to wrap it up. Because I'm seeing that this can be a situation where how certain actions can lead to consequences that you didn't want to have. And I'm going to verify this Light card. Excuse me, y'all. I was so determined that I was going to finish all the signs today. Yeah, so it is the Sun. I think I played with this, like these little stars to remind me that they're the Sun. So I was right. So the sun energy is asking you to be more positive about your outlook in life, as far as how you communicate, as far as how you even treat yourself and how you are in harmony with yourself, as well as being in harmonious relationships and partnerships and alliances. So, you know, if you are able to deal with some things like in the shadows, come to some conclusions about what you see and what you feel that you may be conveying or what's been conveyed to you. Understanding and realizing how did you get to this point. Sometimes you can connect the dots on, you know, sometimes we say certain things a certain way. We're thinking it's coming off one way, but it's not. And it can start off in our childhood where, you know I love you kind of thing, or a certain communication style I'm getting has been from your upbringing, and you could see issues of communication with everyone else but yourself. So the energy is asking you to actually look within to like see like there's some things that need to be clear on your end, and to, you know, take responsibility for how you communicate. Communication is a big thing. I don't know what's going on energetically this month. other than what I mentioned, like Cancerian energy, you know, this is Cancer season, as well as I know we have some retrogrades, as well as the full moon in Capricorn, and full moon in the new moon in Leo will be coming up soon too this month. So the energies is one urging us to cleanse out, to deal with the things that we've been pushing away, or make sure we are fully aware of what we learned in the past if it's coming back up, like retrogrades. And it's also asking you to, let's move forward like with positivity, like let's move forward with excitement and creativity for a new cycle. You know what I'm saying? To like not dwell on the past, and to heal whatever that has been stagnating you or hindering you from really enjoying life, the wish fulfillment and all of that. And as you can hear my throat, because I really think I'm tapping into that energy, and so it, you know, it's kind of affecting it. But choose your battles, especially if you know that, I keep hearing all is not lost. So especially those near and dear relationships that you have, those intimate relationships you have, choose your battles on those. Seek to be understood, then to and have that same energy as well when you're speaking with those that you love. I know some people, you know, can very well be overly sensitive, but you know, sometimes there's a need to have some compassion and some gentleness. Emotions may be high during this time. Cancer season, we just had a Cancer moon. Was it Cancer new moon, full moon? And I think we're about to have a Cancer Venus or something like that. So yeah, just be mindful of the energies. People are going to be sensitive. This is dealing with the home front, as well as our work life, seeing what mesh, what works. Surrendering to the process of, you know, if we have to accept defeat in certain instances where things are not working, like to do so you can move on. Sometimes it's a need for you to quit something in order to move on. Sometimes it's not required for you to persevere in a situation. It's surrendering. Okay? That's what I'm getting hugely. Huge. So that's all I have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your love and your support. You guys actually are one of my top signs that as far as views are concerned. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And who knows, I may do something special for you all. The ones that get the most likes, I may do an extra video for you, like love or whatever. I haven't built up my subscribers enough as far as being on a voting system or whatnot. Maybe I'll do it on IG, who knows, but I'll just probably just look at what I see as far as the analytics. If I have more views with a certain sign, I'll do something extra special for them. And I think I'll do that. Just to let you know, I do have the Cancer season love reading that actually was pretty accurate in a lot of people's lives, I see, as far as Cancers, as well as overall love collective energy reading for the season of Cancer. So if you need to book me, if you need to collaborate, all that good stuff, even as far as my social media handles, all that information is in the description box. You can share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And the more you support, the more I'm made visible on YouTube. And then I can start interacting with you guys as far as the community section. And I'm able to do lives now. But I need more support on that as well, so that the more y'all show support and show that y'all like it, the better the visibility is, okay? So that's all I have for you. Be well. Take care.